Love among the rice fields. In a remote village in Thailand, where blue skies embraced palm trees and lush green rice fields, lay a small settlement called Ban Huasawan. Life in the village was simple and serene, shaped by nature, the rising and setting sun, and the daily routines of farming. In this tranquil place lived a young woman named Suphan, a year old with kind eyes, long black hair, and a gentle spirit. Every morning she accompanied her mother to the rice fields, working tirelessly under the warm sun. Despite the hardships of rural life, Suphan always wore a radiant smile. Not far from Suphan's home, a 21-year-old man named Arachai lived with his family. Arachai was a quiet yet compassionate soul who spent most of his time tending to his family's farm or fishing by the village's river. Fishing was his passion, and he often brought fresh catches home to feed his loved ones. One morning, as the sun rose over the rice fields, Suphan went to the river to fetch water. Arachai was there, preparing his fishing net. Their eyes met briefly, and Suphan shyly looked away, while Arachai offered a small smile. "Good morning," Arachai said, his voice warm but soft. Suphan hesitated before replying, "Good morning." This brief exchange marked the beginning of something neither of them could have foreseen. Over the following days, Suphan and Arachai often crossed paths at the river, on the narrow trails between the fields, or during village festivals. Initially, their conversations were short and centered on daily life, but over time they grew longer and deeper, sharing dreams, fears, and hopes for the future. Arachai often asked, "If you could leave this village one day, where would you go?" Suphan would smile and say, "I don't know, maybe somewhere with bluer skies and fields that stay green forever." Arachai would laugh and reply, "Every place can be like that, as long as you know how to see it." The village of Ban Huasawan was small, and gossip traveled fast. Soon, whispers about their growing closeness spread among the villagers. Their families too began to notice. Suphan's father, a traditional and stern man, was against the relationship. He believed Arachai lacked the financial stability to care for his daughter. Arachai's mother, on the other hand, worried that this budding romance might stir trouble between the two families. Despite the disapproval, Suphan and Arachai continued to meet in secret. They would sit by the river at night, under the silver glow of the moon, and talk about their dreams and the future they longed to share. One rainy evening, they met under a large tree near the rice fields. The rain poured down, filling the air with the earthy scent of wet soil. Arachai gently took Suphan's hand and said, "I don't know what the future holds, but I know you are my heart, Suphan." Tears mingled with raindrops on Suphan's cheeks as she replied, "I feel the same, but my father will never allow." Arachai gazed at the falling rain in silence before whispering, "I'll find a way. Trust me." Months passed, and life in the village remained unchanged, but Arachai had made up his mind. He decided to leave Ban Huasawan for Bangkok, the bustling capital of Thailand, in search of work. It was a difficult decision, but he wanted to earn enough to secure a better future for himself and Suphan. During his absence, Suphan stayed in the village, longing for his return. Every day, she walked to the river, hoping to see a sign of him on the horizon. A year later, Arachai returned to Ban Huasawan with a modest savings and a newfound determination. He was no longer the simple village boy he once was. The struggles of city life had made him stronger. He approached Suphan's family and proved that he was now capable of supporting her. Suphan's father, initially reluctant, was moved by Arachai's perseverance and sincerity. Eventually, he gave his blessing. The village came alive with joy. Suphan and Arachai decided to hold their wedding amidst the rice fields under the open sky. Villagers gathered to celebrate with music, dance, and laughter, rejoicing in the union of two hearts that had overcome all odds. On their wedding night, beneath a canopy of stars and surrounded by the fragrance of rice fields, Suphan said to Arachai, "You've shown me that even in the simplest of places, the most beautiful dreams can come true." Arachai held her hand and replied, "And you've shown me that love can conquer anything." The end. Suphan and Arachai's life continued in the small village of Bonhwasawan, but their love turned it into a place of magic and hope. The village became more than just a home. It was a testament to a love that had triumphed over every obstacle.